So you just tried to install the Brocade SDN Controller 2.0, and while running the install BSC script, it ended with waiting for Restconf initialization and then failed after about a minute and a half. This video may contain a solution for you. We should point out that we've installed Brocade SDN Controller 2.0 on many servers without an issue. It was only on a server that didn't quite meet the system requirements of Brocade SDN Controller 2.0 where we had the issue. So we believe that it's related to a slower system or something that doesn't meet the system requirements. Okay, so let's make sure we're talking about the same symptom. So the symptom is you're running install BSC for Brocade SDN Controller 2.0, and it runs through all of this install with all the OKs, and then it sits there waiting for Restconf initialization for about a minute and a half and then says failed. That is the symptom. Okay, I'm going to run through how we debug this issue. Okay, right there at the bottom it says refer to install log for details. If we do an ls, we see install bsc.log. When we vi that, take a look at it, we see, oh, it's just what I saw on the screen. So that's not actually helpful. So that must not be the install log they're talking about. Instead, we probably want to check out the /op/bvc/log/install_log. Go to the bottom of that file, and if you scroll back up and you see this message, Restconf check timed out after initial delay of 30 seconds and 24 retries every 5 seconds, then you probably have the same problem we had with our slow system, and our workaround may work for you. Okay, the first step in the workaround is to restart your server. So why a server restart instead of just stopping the Brocade SDN controller? Well, because your install failed partway through, it's in a strange state, and the /op/bvc/bin stop script is not working. So we're going to restart our server. So after we've stopped the VM, we just go ahead and start it again. Okay, so you need to remove the broken BSC2 first. This is a simple but dangerous operation because you're doing a sudo rm-rf/op/bvc. Make sure that you've typed everything correctly here. That will remove the Brocade SDN controller so that you can reinstall it here in a second. We need to edit the install BSC script so it only unzips but doesn't actually try the install. So go to the folder where you downloaded and then unzipped the Brocade SDN Controller 2.0 install stuff. And then what you're going to do is you're going to do a sudo vi install bsc, give your password for your sudo, and then go way down near the bottom and you're going to find a section where it says if something extracted, then do the install fi. What you're going to do is comment out all 3 of those lines. This ensures it just unzips everything but doesn't attempt the install. Okay, next we're just going to run that modified install BSC script. So we go ahead and run the install BSC script. We answer yes to all the questions, but you'll notice at the end it doesn't actually do the install. It just unzips all of the packages, and that's it. So now we need to modify the install script, which is different than the install BSC script. The install script actually does the install, and we're going to be modifying it such that it will wait longer for the Restconf initialization. Okay, so we're going to vi/opt/bvc/install. Then we're going to go to the bottom of the file and scroll back up because the line that we want is pretty close to the bottom. It's right there. It's success equals ctrl.wait for Restconf config. This is the thing that's waiting for the Restconf config. It waits 24 iterations at 5 seconds apiece. We're going to change that to 60 iterations at 5 seconds apiece. And that should actually be enough time for our slow machine. Okay, we need to tweak the install BSC script again so that it will actually run the install now. Okay, we're going to sudo vi install BSC, and then we're going to go to the lines near the bottom where we commented stuff out. We're going to leave the if statement commented out, but we're going to remove the comment on the install command because we want to run the install command regardless of anything else. Then we're going to scroll up, and you're going to find a conditional here. If install dir, then do this, else prompt and say, hey, the install directory already exists. Because of the install directory is already in existence, we're always going to get that prompt. We're going to actually remove that else statement. So we're going to remove or comment out the else and the prompt and the if and the exit and the fi, but not the last fi. So just watch carefully what I comment out here. Comment out those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines, and then you'll be all set. And then we're going to run the install BSC again. Okay, all of our edited scripts are in place. Let's go ahead and try to run them. So now we go ahead, run /install BSC, and you'll see it's actually doesn't ask us any yes/no questions, but it goes through. I've sped this up significantly, and it goes through all of the install procedures with OK, OK, OK. When we get to waiting for Restconf, you're going to wait a fairly long time here, 2 to 3 minutes, if your machine is as slow as ours. But it will eventually come back and say OK, and you will have Brocade SDN Controller 2.0 installed on your slow machine. All right, hope that helped, folks.